we just spoke with Steve Wise with the Non-Human Rights Project. Fascinating interview. There's some chimpanzees that are being used for what they call locomotion studies. They're studying their legs, trying to decide how did human legs get straight when monkey legs were bent, because they're going into the old evolution, man from monkey, whatever. And I could actually solve this problem for them. Human legs are straight because we're humans, and monkey legs are not because they're monkeys. See, look at that. I could save them all that time and money. But regardless, the fascinating part is that they're going to the New York Supreme Court. This is going to the Supreme Court of New York, and those people are whacked up there, to get rid of habeas corpus so that they will be forced to release the chimps and then send the chimps to a sanctuary, which I'm telling you, if our legislature finds out about this, not only are they going to let guys out on a good time law, they're going to send them on a Club Med vacation. So all the prisoners that will be getting out on good time and short sentences and all that stuff, maybe they could be required to send them on a beautiful Club Med vacation. Maybe they could go on that cruise with Gary. Why are you looking at me like that? Ariel's looking at me like I'm nuts. Because the prisoners are in cells, in cages, okay, same thing. You know, if you got bars, it's a cage. One way or the other, it's a fancier cage with a toilet, right? So then, if the chimps get rid of habeas corpus, and for those of you that don't know or understand what that is, that's where the court is ordered, the court orders whoever's holding you illegally to let you go, right? It obtains immediate release from unlawful confinement. So if the monkeys get a writ of habeas corpus, which means they have to be let out of the cage and sent to this big animal sanctuary, then theoretically you just bestowed human rights on the monkeys. So let's say I, Chris Baker, go to jail, right? Well, hang on. I, Chris Baker, go to jail, and let's say I commit a horrible, heinous crime. And I get a 20-year sentence, and because of Nebraska's good time law, I'm out in 6 months. So then, when I get out, theoretically, they could say, well, Chris, since you've been held in prison, we're going to send you on a Club Med cruise. And then I would go, and I would pick the cruise I wanted. And then I would go on the cruise. What do you think? Or maybe a resort? Yes, Ariel.
The monkeys didn't do anything bad to be in jail in the first place.
Right. Oh, yeah. There's a problem. Oh, what if I'm a guy with my conviction overturned? Let's say I didn't commit a crime, right? And then they put me in jail. And then later, I said, well, wait a minute, I didn't do this. And then later they come back and they say, well, you didn't do this, so now you can go on that cruise. We're going to let you out of jail. You go on the cruise with Gary. See how that works? I think it's a brilliant idea. All right, to the phone. James, you're on News Radio 1110 KFAB. Hello, James.
Hey, Chris.
Hi.
I'm agreeing with what you're saying, but for you, just you don't get to pick what cruise you go on. You got to take Hillary Clinton's fun camp for adults. But then it's funny that they're trying to research this. I could save them a lot of too. I know how those Scientologists and whatnot, they hate to read the Bible. So in Genesis, it says we were made in God's image. That's why our legs are bent or straight or whatever.
I can settle this debate. First of all, I go there and tell those guys the reason my legs are straight is because I'm a guy, right? Then I would say, now let them monkeys go, or I'm going to beat the snot out of you. And there you go, end of problem. What do you think, sir?
Well, what's perplexing me, Chris, is that I've always called our court system a kangaroo court, and kind of part of the reason is because Article 1, Section 10.1 in the U.S. Constitution says that the state can't make any debt but gold or silver coin a tender, which means I don't have to use license plates. But it's mind-boggling to me that they would actually bring this in front of the high court at that. I mean, this is ludicrous. We got bigger problems going on.
So why do you hate monkeys?
It's not that I hate monkeys. I love all God's creatures. I do. But I'm not going to put that above a baby that I got to wrap my hard around being okay with babies to be aborted, but then I got to give them monkey rights.
There you go, monkey rights. Then we get monkey rights for babies. All right, thanks for the call there, sir. Good to hear from you, Jay.
Thank you.